The journey of melon puree begins long before the fruit ever enters a processing machine. It starts in open agricultural fields, where cantaloupes grow under carefully managed conditions. Farmers cultivate these melons in fertile soil with balanced nutrients, proper irrigation, and adequate sunlight. Cantaloupes thrive in warm climates where days are bright and nights are slightly cooler, allowing the fruit to develop its signature sweetness and aromatic flavor. Throughout the growing season, farmers monitor plant health, soil moisture, and fruit development. Each melon gradually forms a textured, net-like rind while the interior flesh ripens into a deep orange color rich with natural sugars and vitamins. Harvesting cantaloupes requires careful timing because ripeness directly affects flavor and processing quality. Farmers often check the slip stage, which occurs when the melon naturally detaches from the vine with minimal effort. This is a sign that the fruit has reached optimal maturity. Workers move through the fields early in the morning, when temperatures are cooler, gently lifting melons from the vines and placing them into ventilated crates. These crates are designed to protect the fruit from pressure damage, while allowing airflow that prevents heat buildup during transport. Handling is gentle and deliberate because cantaloupes can bruise easily if dropped or stacked improperly. Once harvested, the melons begin their journey to the processing facility. Trucks specially designed for produce transportation carry the crates from farms to the factory. The travel time is kept as short as possible so the fruit retains its natural freshness. During transport, the crates are stacked carefully to maintain stability and prevent crushing. Some operations even use temperature-controlled vehicles to protect the fruit from extreme heat, especially in regions where daytime temperatures can rise quickly. When the trucks arrive at the factory, the melons enter the receiving area, which is the first stage of industrial processing. The receiving dock is designed for efficiency and hygiene. Workers wearing protective clothing such as gloves, hairnets, and sanitized footwear unload the crates and place them onto inspection tables. Each shipment is logged into the facility's tracking system, noting the farm origin, harvest date, and batch identification. This documentation is essential for traceability, allowing the factory to track every product back to its source if needed. Quality control specialists then perform a detailed inspection. They randomly select cantaloupes from different crates to evaluate several factors that determine whether the fruit is suitable for processing. The outer rind is examined for damage, mold, or unusual discoloration. A healthy cantaloupe typically has a beige or golden netted surface with a slightly sweet aroma. Technicians may also cut a sample melon to inspect the internal flesh color, texture, and seed cavity condition. Another important measurement taken at this stage is sugar content. Using a handheld instrument called a refractometer, technicians analyze a small sample of melon juice. This device measures the Brix level, which indicates the concentration of natural sugars in the fruit. Higher Brix values generally mean sweeter melons, which are ideal for puree production. Consistent sugar levels are important because they influence the flavor profile of the final product. Melons that meet the factory's standards move forward to the washing stage, while any fruit showing signs of spoilage or excessive damage is removed from the batch. Rejecting poor, quality fruit early prevents contamination and ensures only the best ingredients enter the production line. The washing and sanitizing stage plays a critical role in maintaining food safety. Even though the outer rind will eventually be removed, it can carry soil dust and microorganisms from the field. To eliminate these contaminants, the cantaloupes pass through a large washing system consisting of conveyor belts, rotating brushes, and high-pressure water jets. As the melons move along the line, streams of clean water spray them from multiple angles, loosening dirt and debris. Rotating brushes gently scrub the surface of each melon, ensuring that any stubborn particles trapped in the rind's textured netting are removed. The water used in this stage is continuously filtered and treated to maintain sanitation standards. In many facilities, a mild food-safe sanitizing solution is also added to the wash water. This solution helps reduce microbial load and improves overall hygiene before the fruit moves to the cutting area. After washing, the melons appear visibly cleaner and brighter. The fresh scent of cantaloupe often fills the processing area at this point. However, the fruit is not yet ready for cutting. Before that happens, the melons must pass through an automated grading system designed to ensure uniformity and efficiency in the production process. The grading system uses advanced technology to evaluate each melon as it travels along a conveyor belt. Optical sensors and cameras scan the fruit from multiple angles, analyzing size, shape, color, and surface condition. Sophisticated computer software processes this data instantly, determining whether the melon meets the factory's required specifications. Uniform size is particularly important because it allows cutting machines to operate smoothly without adjustments. If a melon is significantly larger or smaller than average, it may not align correctly with automated blades. The grading system therefore falls into different categories. Those that match the ideal processing size continue along the main conveyor, while oversized or undersized fruit is diverted to alternative processing lines or secondary uses. During grading, the melons are gently rotated by rollers so that cameras can inspect the entire surface. This rotation also helps workers visually confirm the automated assessments. Any fruit showing cracks, bruises, or irregularities can be removed manually if necessary. The combination of meat analysis and human oversight ensures high accuracy in the selection process. Once grading is complete, the melons proceed to the preparation stage, where mechanical cutting systems begin transforming whole fruit into process-ready components. This stage is one of the most visually striking parts of the factory, because it combines speed, precision, and careful engineering. The melons first enter a positioning mechanism that aligns each fruit correctly for cutting. The system holds the cantaloupe steady, while a sharp stainless steel blade slices it cleanly in half. This cut reveals the vibrant orange interior and the central seed cavity. The color contrast between the rough outer rind and the juicy flesh highlights the freshness of the fruit. Immediately after slicing, the halves move to a seed removal system. The seed cavity of a cantaloupe contains dozens of slippery seeds surrounded by fibrous strands. Specialized scooping tools or rotating blades remove this material efficiently without damaging the surrounding flesh. The seeds and fibers are collected in separate containers, where they may later be processed for animal feed or composting. With the seeds removed, the melon halves advance to peeling machines. Peeling is a delicate step, because the goal is to remove the tough outer rind while preserving as much edible flesh as possible. Modern peeling machines use adjustable rotating blades that follow the contour of the melon's curved surface. As the fruit moves through the machine, thin layers of rind are shaved away in smooth strips. The peeled melon pieces emerge bright orange and completely free of skin. At this point, the fruit is clean, seedless, and ready for further processing. However, before it can be turned into puree, it must be cut into smaller pieces that allow efficient pulping. This leads to the dicing stage. Here, the peeled melon halves pass through a series of precision cutting blades arranged in a grid pattern. As the fruit moves through the machine, the blades slice it into evenly sized cubes. These cubes are carefully designed to be uniform, so they process evenly. In the pulping equipment later in the production line, the diced melon pieces fall gently onto a conveyor belt that carries them toward the next stage. Their bright orange color and juicy texture reflect the quality of the fruit that has been carefully selected and prepared through the earlier steps. Temperature control is often maintained in this area because warm conditions could cause the fruit to soften too quickly or begin enzymatic changes that affect flavor. By the time the cantaloupes reach the end of this preparation phase, they have undergone a remarkable transformation. What began as whole melons freshly harvested from the field has now become clean, peeled, seedless cubes of fruit ready for industrial processing. Every stage, from harvesting and inspection to washing, grading, cutting, peeling, and dicing, has been designed to maintain quality, while preparing the fruit for the next step in its journey. This careful selection and preparation process forms the foundation of high-quality melon puree production. Without strict control at this stage, the final product could suffer from inconsistent flavor, texture, or safety issues. By ensuring that only the best fruit moves forward, and that every piece is prepared with precision, modern cantaloupe factories preserve the natural sweetness and freshness that make melon puree such a valued ingredient in food products around the world. The result is a production line where agriculture and technology work together seamlessly. Farmers provide the raw beauty of ripe cantaloupes, while engineers and food scientists create systems that handle the fruit with care and efficiency. Through this collaboration, the delicate sweetness of fresh melon is protected from field to factory floor, setting the stage for the next transformation, turning these bright orange cubes into smooth, flavorful melon puree. After the cantaloupes have been carefully selected, peeled, and diced, the next phase of the journey begins. This stage focuses on transforming fresh melon cubes into a smooth, flavorful melon puree base that can be used in a wide variety of food and beverage products. It is a process driven by advanced machinery, precise temperature control, and strict food safety standards. Every step is designed to preserve the natural sweetness, color, and aroma of the cantaloupe while ensuring the final puree meets high-quality industrial requirements. The first step in this stage is pulping. The diced cantaloupe pieces travel along stainless steel conveyor belts toward large industrial pulping machines. These machines are specifically designed to break down soft fruits into a thick, uniform slurry. As the melon cubes enter the pulper, rotating blades and high-speed mechanical paddles crush the fruit gently but effectively. The bright orange flesh begins to release its juice, creating a thick mixture filled with natural sugars, water, and nutrients. Inside the pulper, the goal is to break down the fruit without damaging its natural flavor compounds. Cantaloupe contains delicate aromatic molecules that give it its distinctive sweet fragrance. Excessive heat or overly aggressive grinding could destroy these compounds, so the equipment is carefully calibrated to maintain a balance between efficiency and product quality. The result is a soft, flowing mixture that retains the essence of freshly cut melon. Once the fruit has been crushed into pulp, it moves to the refining stage. Although the pulping machine breaks down the fruit, the mixture may still contain small fibers or tiny fragments that could affect the smoothness of the final product. To solve this, the pulp passes through specialized refining equipment equipped with fine mesh screens. These screens act like filters, allowing the smooth liquid portion of the fruit to pass through while capturing any remaining fibrous material. The refining process may involve several stages of filtration, each using progressively finer screens. By the end of this step, the mixture becomes an exceptionally smooth puree with a silky texture and consistent thickness. During refining, the puree flows through stainless steel pipelines that connect different parts of the factory. These pipelines are designed for hygienic food processing, with polished interiors that prevent residue buildup. Pumps move the puree smoothly from one section to another, maintaining a steady flow throughout the system. Temperature control becomes extremely important at this stage. Fresh fruit can undergo natural enzymatic reactions that affect color and flavor if left untreated. To prevent this, the puree is quickly cooled and transferred into chilled holding tanks. These tanks are large, sealed stainless steel vessels that maintain low temperatures to preserve freshness. Some modern facilities also use oxygen control systems during this stage. Exposure to air can cause oxidation, which may darken the puree or slightly alter its taste. To prevent this, certain tanks are filled with an inert gas such as nitrogen, creating a protective atmosphere above the puree. This method helps maintain the vibrant orange color and fresh aroma that make cantaloupe puree appealing to consumers. Once the puree has been stabilized in holding tanks, it moves to the pasteurization stage. Pasteurization is one of the most critical processes in food production because it ensures the product is safe for consumption. Fresh fruit can naturally contain microorganisms, including bacteria, yeasts, and molds. While many of these are harmless, some can cause spoilage or health risks if not properly controlled. In the pasteurization system, the melon puree flows through a network of heat exchangers. These machines raise the temperature of the puree to a carefully controlled level for a specific amount of time. The heat effectively destroys harmful microorganisms while preserving the flavor and nutritional value of the fruit. Modern pasteurization systems are designed to work quickly and efficiently. The puree is heated rapidly, held at the required temperature briefly, and then cooled just as quickly. This rapid heating and cooling process prevents the fruit from developing a cooked taste while still achieving the desired level of safety. After pasteurization, the puree moves to a cooling system that reduces its temperature to safe storage levels. Maintaining the correct temperature prevents microbial growth and keeps the product stable as it moves toward the final stages of production. Quality control laboratories play an essential role during and after pasteurization. Samples of the puree are collected regularly and tested by trained technicians. These tests measure several important characteristics that determine the quality of the product. One of the most important measurements is pH level. The acidity of the puree affects both its flavor and its safety. Technicians use precise instruments to ensure the pH falls within the ideal range for cantaloupe products. Another key measurement is Brix, which indicates the concentration of natural sugars in the puree. Maintaining a consistent Brix level ensures that every batch has the same sweetness and flavor profile. Microbiological testing is also performed to confirm that the pasteurization process has successfully eliminated harmful microorganisms. Samples are placed in specialized laboratory environments, where technicians monitor them for any signs of microbial growth. Only batches that pass these strict safety checks are approved for packaging. At this point, the puree may undergo a process known as standardization. Because cantaloupes can vary slightly in sweetness or texture, depending on the season and growing conditions, factories sometimes blend multiple batches together to create a consistent final product. Large mixing tanks gently combine puree from different lots, ensuring the flavor, color, and viscosity remain uniform. This blending process is carefully controlled to maintain the natural integrity of the fruit. No artificial flavors or colors are added in facilities that produce pure melon base. The goal is simply to balance the natural characteristics of different batches, so the final puree meets the expectations of manufacturers who use it as an ingredient. After standardization, the puree is ready for packaging. In large industrial operations, this usually involves aseptic packaging systems. Aseptic technology allows food products to remain shelf-stable without refrigeration until they are opened. This is achieved by sterilizing both the packaging materials and the puree before they come into contact with each other. In the packaging area, the puree flows through sterilized pipes into automated filling machines. These machines dispense the product into large sterile bags that are placed inside protective metal drums or heavy-duty containers. The bags are designed to maintain a sterile environment, preventing contamination during storage and transportation. As each container is filled, the system removes excess air and seals the bag tightly. Automated sealing machines ensure that every package is completely closed and secure. Once sealed, the containers move along a conveyor where labels and identification codes are applied. These labels contain important information such as batch number, production date, and factory identification. This coding system ensures full traceability throughout the supply chain. If any issue ever arises, manufacturers can quickly identify exactly where and when the puree was produced. After packaging, the filled containers are transported to cold storage facilities within the factory. These storage areas maintain controlled temperatures to preserve the quality of the puree until it is ready to be shipped. Large warehouses may hold hundreds or even thousands of drums stacked neatly on pallets. Forklifts move through the aisles, organizing the containers according to shipping schedules and customer orders. Each pallet is tracked digitally, allowing the factory to manage inventory efficiently. When orders are ready to be delivered, the containers are loaded onto refrigerated trucks or shipping containers. These vehicles are designed to maintain stable temperatures during long-distance transport. The melon puree may travel to beverage manufacturers, dairy companies, dessert producers, or food ingredient suppliers around the world. The puree produced in these factories as a base for many different products. Smoothies, fruit juices, yogurt blends, ice cream sorbets, sauces, and baby foods often rely on melon puree for its natural sweetness and refreshing flavor. Because the puree is produced in large quantities under strict quality standards, manufacturers can incorporate it into their recipes with confidence. Beyond efficiency and safety, many modern factories also emphasize sustainability in this stage of production. The waste materials generated during pulping and refining, such as fibers or leftover organic matter, are often recycled into animal feed or compost. Water used in cleaning and processing is filtered and reused whenever possible, reducing environmental impact. Energy-efficient equipment is also becoming increasingly common in food processing plants. Heat recovered from pasteurization systems may be reused elsewhere in the facility, lowering overall energy consumption. Some factories even integrate renewable energy sources like solar panels to support their operations. The transformation that occurs in this stage is remarkable. Fresh melon cubes, once firm and fragrant, gradually become a smooth, flowing puree that captures the essence of the fruit. Through careful processing, advanced technology, and constant monitoring, factories preserve the flavor of freshly harvested cantaloupes, while converting them into a versatile ingredient ready for global distribution. By the time the process is complete, the melon has traveled a long journey. From sunlit fields and careful to pulping machines, pasteurization systems, laboratory testing, and sterile packaging lines, each step plays a vital role in maintaining quality. The result is a consistent, safe, and delicious melon puree base that allows consumers everywhere to enjoy the taste of ripe cantaloupe in countless food products. In this way, modern processing technology ensures that the natural sweetness of cantaloupe can be captured, preserved, and shared far beyond the farms where it first grew. The puree produced through these advanced methods becomes more than just a fruit ingredient. It becomes a bridge between agriculture, science, and the global food industry.